If you are not familiar with the concepts of neurolinguistics, they use it on you every day. I myself am an expert in neurolinguistics. That's how I know how to talk to you in a certain tonation and take you up a plateau and get you to the point where you're sitting there in agreement with me, but then bring you back here because I want you to focus here. They use it against you. Let me give it to you real quick. Neurolinguistics is always 3 truths and a lie. 3 truths and a lie. What you're doing is putting the mind in the position to believe everything that the person's saying. The next time you see the news, they're going to say this to you. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, May 29th, 2020. My name is Jay. Let's begin. Everything I just said to you was true. So your mind believes that I'm not going to lie to you. But I said, let us begin. I'm now about to start lying to you. You'll get it? That is neurolinguistics. That's how you program people. You see, the government spends a lot of money on studying the mind, but the scientists spend more time studying melanin. They want to know the chemistry of melanin. They want to know the chemistry of dark matter. That's why Kemet, land of the blacks, chemistry, the study of Kemet, the study of melanin. You are the key to everything. Don't y'all know that if you're a melanin-filled person, that when you take medicine, it doesn't heal you. It causes your melanin to heal you. That's why you see, I'm not sorry, I know some white folks on here that's all in their feelings, but look, today, it's us. I'm gonna need you to sit back and just take the ride or get the fuck out. That's how we roll around here. We don't fuck around. Facts. That's why we did not fuck around coalition. We're giving you straight facts with no chaser. But at the end of the day, that's why y'all can take all the pills you want. Make up all the medicines that you want, all the pharmaceuticals. That's temporary relief from a situation you can never fix. All we do is give our melanin a push, and it does what it's supposed to do. So yes, the darker the berry, the lesser the benefits for health are needed. I'm being real with you. And as you can tell by looking at my brother and me, our family already been polluted by the slave folks, but we still got enough melanin in us that we remember who the hell we are. We still have our racial rage. We still have our ancestral connection. We still have those things. And because of that, at such a time as he has written, I will pull those people to walk in their purpose. Some of you all are generals and you don't even know it. Some of y'all are lieutenants, you don't even know. I'm talking about men and women. Some of y'all are walking prophets and it ain't came time for you to prophesy yet. Some of y'all are foot soldiers and you don't even know that the horn been blown for you to go to war. And don't get me wrong, some of y'all are cheerleaders. Don't be mad, we all gotta have a job. Some of y'all are reporters. Some of y'all are just spectators. But just remember this. No matter who you are, we are all one people. We are all one family. We might not be perfect. And yes, we do have our own internal problems. But I'll be damned if we're going to sit back and let somebody else do some shit to us that we wouldn't allow our own people to do. Okay, we ain't playing that shit. We may be fucked up over here. Yeah, you can bring up black on black crime. What about white on white crime? What about Chinese on Chinese crime? What about Italian? What about everybody kills everybody? Last time I checked, y'all, there was no bus to take me uptown to the suburbs so I could kill some white folks and keep our numbers low in the ghetto. Ain't no bus like that. You kill who you around. But if you really want to know why, while I'm talking about it, why black folks kill black folks, is because it's rooted in slavery. There's 4 types of killings that we do. There's young folks who actually have nothing to live for, who don't understand who the hell they are. They've been put in this respect or be killed mentality because that's how it was in the slave days. You want to know why? The second type of killing is called disrespect killing. You bumped into me. You stepped on my shoe. You disrespected me. I'm going to kill you. You know why we used to do that? Because we were so disrespected by the slave owners. We had so much self-hate. We couldn't take it out on them, so we take it out on our brothers. Then we have what we call all in the family killing. That's when you want to kill your wife, want to kill your spouse, you want to kill your kids because some shit didn't go right because you mad at the slave owner because they raped you when you first got there in front of your wife. They done disrespected, took your manhood. They let the woman have more power than you, so you won't feel like you shit, so you abusive to your family. Our killing is rooted in the post-traumatic slave disorder that we still suffer from, that we've never been given a chance to heal. You can't heal. I can't heal from what you've done to me if you're still in my face. Anybody who's been in a real relationship knows shit happens. But if he did it to you or she did it to you and you still want to stay with them, you got to get out their face for a while. I don't want to see you right now. I can't see you, white people. That's not right now. I can't be in the same land you in, white people. Not right now. Because my people's blood is on this earth. I can't abide by your laws right now, white people. Because I'm still hurting. As a people, we are still bleeding. We still hurting. And y'all keep telling us it's going to be okay. Y'all didn't tell those motherfuckers to be okay that they stuck in the ovens. Y'all didn't tell those motherfuckers to be okay that they marched into the gas chamber. Y'all quick to tell somebody else to be okay. But y'all don't want us to be okay? No, it ain't. See, we sick of that. We done with that. I'm telling you what Malcolm said. It's either peace and justice for everybody or there's no peace and there's no justice for nobody. And that's real talk. So all I'm gonna tell you is this: when the bullets start flying and shit get turned up, you can keep on believing in the religion that they beat into you as a slave master if you want to, or you can acknowledge what Yahweh wrote prior to the flood when he said that when the time comes, you will take vengeance on your oppressors because he got your back. You see, I'm not some angry black man that just came out of nowhere. Through deep studying and through walking in my purpose. Some people say I'm the spear of Yahweh. Some people say that if I'm the spear, you the sword. If I'm the spear, you the sword. Yah, you the machine gun. You get what I'm saying? If that's the case, sisters, you the grenade launcher. You get what I'm saying? The older folks, y'all the flamethrowers. Young kids, y'all the infiltrators. Y'all understand? If I got to be the tip, think about what's coming behind me. Not just here in the United States. I got people from Jamaica hit me last night saying, bro, we listening to you, but we want you to help us push these Chinese people out of Jamaica. The Chinese trying to get in Jamaica. The brown man is being encroached upon everywhere on this planet. And Yah is tired. And I'm tired. And Yah's tired. Are you tired? Operation Black Messiah was a program that they had in 1969 that J. Edgar Hoover said should prevent the rise. And I want y'all to listen to this word, to prevent the rise of a black, charismatic male that could energize the black nationalist movement and inspire the people to become unified. Now, a lot of people will say, well, we've had a lot of people come. You didn't listen to the conditions. See, the white man was smart enough to know that, yeah, you can be a smart brother, but you still can't do what they're talking about. You can be a very energetic brother, but not be as smart as the other brother. So you can't do it either. What they're talking about is somebody who's embodying all of those. They embody the intelligence. They embody the spiritual knowledge. They embody the connection back to Yahweh. They embody having the history and the knowledge of who we was before you touched us. And they also have the knowledge of everything that you've done. And they haven't lost their racial rage. And they're charismatic enough and energizing enough and exemplifying enough that the people will want to exemplify just what they're doing. They don't want no brothers like me talking to y'all this way. White people thought they killed all the brothers like this. They missed a couple. And now we still, it's like that movie, The Boys in Brazil. If you ever seen the movie Boys from Brazil, they took Hitler's DNA and they made all these copies of him and planted them with wealthy families. And every last one of them was going to grow up and be a Hitler. And there was this dude running around trying to kill every last one of them. And just when he thought he had got all of them, it was one last one motherfucker left. He had the mustache already at 16. The motherfucker was in the mirror doing like this, y'all, thinking about all the shit he was going to do because he was 16 again. They don't want nobody that got the spirit of Hewitt. They don't want nobody who got the spirit of Malcolm. They don't want nobody who got the spirit of Martin. They don't want nobody who got the spirit of Stokely. They don't want nobody who got the spirit of Angela. They don't want none of us. Uhuru. They don't want that. Why? Because they spent centuries just trying to get into Africa. And they couldn't. Because warriors like us met them. They couldn't even get on the continent. Do you all understand? They know who you are. They know that you don't. My brother, I want to thank you for letting me come before your folks, just to give them a little bit of knowledge.
Brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for getting on, brother. Where do we, one last thing, because I think we're going to get cut here in a minute, but two things. One, I'm getting reports that there's a lot of Caucasians that are tearing shit up in this move, which they get a chance to scurry their asses back to the suburbs while the police then come in and occupy the black community again. And two, I need you to express upon the importance of, when is it time for motherfuckers to disregard law? When is it time for motherfuckers to disregard civil rights? When is it time for motherfuckers to disregard court law and say, fuck it, it's my life or yours. It can't be my life. When is that time, brother?
You know, I'm going to give you two answers. That time was February 23rd of 2020 when a young man was chased through a neighborhood that I walked around and looked at. The fear of being chased in a redneck neighborhood, knowing that there are white men hunting you, not just one truck, two trucks, and that they finally killed. This brother was shot 3 times and he still stood. Shot with a shot. He's fighting for his life. Once that became apparent to America after all we have been through, after the quarantine, the virus scare, and all the other shit we got to deal with every day, the time was then. However, we have to remember what Martin Luther King said. If Martin Luther King was not nonviolent, Martin Luther King said he knew it was a fight that he couldn't win. He never said he was nonviolent. He knew that they were outnumbered. They didn't have the resources. They didn't have the weapons. A lot of people, we weren't even considered full human beings then. A lot of people couldn't read. A lot of people couldn't write. They didn't have degrees. So he knew we would have been wiped out immediately. I say that that time was February 23rd, but I say this to my people. Until you are able to sustain an operation, and I'm ex-military, and I'm going to tell you what I mean by that.
We got 1 minute, brother.
You see this random throwing and blowing and doing all of that? That's not warfare. Warfare and the art of war means that we have to have a structure behind us to support us, that keeps supplying us with ammunition, that keeps supplying us with uniforms, that keeps supplying us with vehicles. You see, there has to be some logistics. Nobody goes to war without logistics behind them. And we are not prepared enough to go to war like we should be ready by this time. You see, you had time to get ready. If you haven't gotten ready, start getting ready. You see, now if you want to go out and stockpile resources, it's not a whole lot. They knew that was going to happen. Understand, this is all by design. But the time is now. I'm going to tell you when you say, pardon my language, and this is the second answer, when you say fuck it all. When you try or have tried to do everything according to the laws they wrote,